It is the month of August 2025, and today we are looking at Aries. Now, a lot of you had actually asked me in the last one when I did my tarot readings for the month of July if I could go a little more into detail about various aspects of life. I'm going to do things a little differently this time for you, Aries. I am going to do a life spread, which covers almost every aspect of life. It tells you where you are in life, where are you headed, what are the past influences, what are the things that are blocking you, and what are the things that you need to do in order to achieve your goal. Aries, August 2025. Now, the Celtic Cross is it's a pretty elaborate spread, I must say, but it does cover every single aspect of life. It covers a lot of things that may remain hidden in other cases, in other readings. Uh, the Celtic Cross, there's nothing hidden. Everything is out on the surface. You know exactly what you're getting. And it is an extremely beautiful spread. And that's what we are doing here for Aries. Now, the base card is the Devil. The Devil card actually, don't really, let's not get into the pagan versus Christian argument over here. The Devil is called the Prince of the World. In a way, he's like Rahu in Vedic astrology. It's the thing that binds you to the world. It is the thing that creates desire. It is the thing that makes things possible. It moves things around in the world. In a way, it's magic, but it's also, got a very deep shadow side. The devil is actually going to tell you that this month, the month of August 2025, you're going to be very passionate about something. Whatever you do, you're going to be chasing it with a lot of passion. And passion is certainly something that I don't need to tell Aries about. You are Mars ruled, of course. Passion comes naturally to you. But what the devil is telling you is while you are chasing your goals and while you are chasing your dreams and while you're building those castles in the air, make sure they are not just castles in the air, but that you're also doing something in the world. It's also an important time to introspect about your relationships, whether you're married, whether you have a situationship, whatever it is. Maybe you need to take stock of that relationship. Is this person really good for me? Is this situation really good for me? Is this something that I am used to and that is why I'm letting it continue? Or is it really helping me grow as a person? Very difficult if you want to give up a relationship when the devil card comes up, because as you can see, the two figures are kind of bound to change. It's almost like a karmic bond. August 2025 is telling you to re-examine those karmic bonds. Sometimes it can just be a little painful because you want the relationship to continue, you want that situation to continue, but maybe it's not in your best interest. Overall, when we talk about the gist of the reading, the gist of the month, the devil, everything is not what it seems. What looks good may not be good for you, and what looks bad may not always be bad for you. You'll just need to keep your head, your wits about you. Now, let's look at all the cards. First card, the question or the person asking the question, Ace of Cups. What covers you, Ten of Wands. What crosses you is the Lovers. The foundation, the base card is the World. The immediate past is the Emperor. The ideal future is Ace of Swords. Okay, I'll come to that. Ace of Swords. Page of Cups is the immediate future, what you need to prepare for. Your personality, how other people see you, is the Eight of Wands. Or rather, your personality is the Eight of Wands. How others see you is the Eight of Pentacles. A lot of eights coming up, two eights, one after the other. Hopes and fears is Seven of Pentacles, and the most likely outcome is the Knight of Wands. Now, let's get into the reading. The person asking the question, Ace of Cups, as I said, you saw me do the reading in front of you. I pulled the devil card and I said that the flavor of the month is about a relationship. It is about something that is binding you, two people together, or maybe it's binding you to a company, it's binding you to your friend circle. Ace of Cups is all new beginnings where it comes to to your emotions, your emotional life. Ace of Cups also means that now, as a person, you are in a situation where perhaps you have been asking for a very long time, is this situation good for me? Maybe I need to make a clean break. Maybe I need to start something new, an emotional start. Maybe you have met someone new and you think, you know what, that person or that situation or that circle of friends is better for me than my old circle of friends. And so you are in a situation where you are really feeling, cups are emotions. You are feeling that maybe I need something new. I need to start a new emotional connection. You've already made the emotional connection. You want to explore it a little more. What covers you is the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is actually a very oppressive card in the sense because Mars is a high creative energy card. It's a fiery card, and the suit of Wands is actually a very fiery suit also. Ten of Wands is kind of telling me that you are feeling overwhelmed. You've been carrying a heavy load for a very, very long time. August, maybe you need to reassess that load, drop some things that are no longer serving you, just, lighten the load, lighten your burden. It could be an emotional burden, it could be an actual physical burden, like money, for instance, money is something that is troubling you or a relationship is troubling you. You just feel like you're being pulled in too many directions and I think you're just tired. I think it's time to take a break. What covers you is the Lovers. Now, I know I have been talking about relationships, relationships, relationships. The Lovers is not always about relationships. The Lovers means the significance in the tarot. The card means making a difficult choice. You are faced with two choices. One is the easy, familiar path, the familiar choice, and the other one is the more adventurous path. It's something that you've not really tried out ever, but you've been thinking about it a lot. Should I? Shouldn't I? Yes, the familiar path is cozy, but the new path, the one that you've been trying to explore, oh, that's exciting. That's something you've always wanted to try. But you're in two minds, and it's come in the position of what crosses you when you say that a card crosses you, it comes like this, which means that you need to make a choice. You know that you need to make a choice. You know you need to give up what is familiar and cozy and comfortable, but you simply don't have the courage yet. Let's see if what the reading tells us. Which choice should you actually end up making? A very interesting thing, by the way. This is the Lovers. This is the Devil. Can you see that the two cards are extremely similar? Extremely similar. There is a figure on top. In this case, it's some kind of an angel. Over here, it's the devil. And there are two people chained to over here. Of course, they are chained. Over here, they are not chained. But there are two people below that giant figure, that great figure high up in the sky. Now, this I think is a very, very pivotal card in this reading. Definitely, I can see that you are chained to your habits, you are chained to the familiar, you are chained to what is comfortable. You want to make a change, but you are not ready to do it. And I think that's really what is causing you a lot of trouble. The foundation of the situation is the world. Now, the world is a highly spiritual card. It's a very benevolent card. There are very few dark or shadow aspects to the world card. In some cases, it might actually mean that perhaps you've been thinking about relocating to a new place. Maybe you have a new job. Maybe you have, a new startup, or maybe you want to start up in some other city, maybe another country, another state. Who knows? There is some kind of energy that is calling you outside, that is calling you out of your comfort zone, and that really is the foundation of the situation. Like I've been saying, do you stay in the comfortable, safe option or do you go and explore something exciting? That is the foundation of the situation. The past card is the Emperor. The past card, the Emperor, is actually a very, by the way, the Emperor card is the card of Aries. So I'm doing a card for a reading for Aries, and the Emperor card is pulled. Very significant. This is you. This is how you feel, or this is how you used to feel. You used to feel like you were the king of the castle, but something has been troubling you. You are not feeling in charge anymore. You're not feeling in charge of your life. You're not feeling in charge of your circumstances. You want to change your life, your choice. You want to change the circumstances, but there is something from the past that is holding you back. Maybe it is, yourself. How do I say this? Your self image. Your self image is I am a stoic person. This is who I am. This is how I've always done things. Why do I need to change? Well, You can't welcome something new into your life unless you're ready for change. And all the cards are telling me choice, choice, choice. You are faced with a choice. You are feeling burdened, and maybe you are too invested. You're too ego invested in your self image. Maybe it's time to let it go. Which brings me to the most interesting card in the entire reading, and which is when I saw this card, I really was taken aback. The ideal future is Ace of Swords. Now, this to me signifies yes, Aries, you really, really, really want to cut something out of your life. You want to remove the dead wood. You want to, let go of the old ways and you want to try something new. Could be a relationship, could be a job, could be a friend circle, could be so many things. Anything that, in your heart, this isn't good for me. These people aren't good for me. This situation is not good for me. You need to take action in the month of August. This is the time when you finally break free and you think and you realize, you know what? What was I even worried about? I was worried that, I'm going to change. I would have to make some changes in my life. I would have to give up certain things. Once you do this, once you let go, once you cut that situation with the sword, you chop off your connections to the past, whatever the past may be. It is a painful past, I think. It is something that has been weighing you down. Once you cut that away from your life, you are going to get some good news. The page cards are always about some kind of messages, some messenger who comes into your life. It could be a young person also, but the Page of Cups usually means messages that are delivered to you about a situation that has potential. This thing that you are thinking of doing, it has potential. You're not there yet. There is still some work left. We have still four more cards that we have to look at. But this card is telling me you are ready. You are eager to get some new news, to get some kind of inspiration, some kind of, that inner voice in your head that is telling you, now's the time. Do it, do it, do it. This could very well be you, the part of you that is still young. This is directly in opposition to the emperor. The emperor is the old you. You can see he's a old man sitting on the throne. He looks tired, too many responsibilities, too many self images. This is the new you. This could be just the thing that you need to feel alive again, to feel young again. And it could be good news too. I am sensing that within the next 4 to 8 weeks, you are going to get some news and you will have to make the decision very, very quickly. Other people in your life might look at you and say, hey, this guy was so dependable, he was so predictable. What happened all of a sudden, right? Why has he changed? Why has he decided to give it all up? Why has she decided to give it all up? But I think you're ready for that change. You're ready to just move on with your life and to take the risk and to just, go out and conquer the world. Eight of Wands is a card of swiftness. Eights are also an end of karma card. And this is very interesting because your personality signifies to me you're an Eight of Wands in the month of August. But also, how others see you is the Eight of Pentacles. Now, Eight of Pentacles is a great card. It's a card of learning new skills, upskilling, becoming an apprentice somewhere. It also shows that little by little, brick by brick, you have been thinking for a very long time of making a shift. So when you do make the shift, okay, initially people might be a little surprised. Hey, what the hell? What did this guy just do? He just up and left like that. But they will see you as someone who is extremely hardworking, who know that you are extremely hardworking, you are extremely methodical. So initially, maybe when you make that shift, people will be surprised. But at the end of the day, they know you're an industrious person, you are hardworking, you think things through. And I think in that sense, you will see that a lot of people will support you if you decide to change. Hopes and fears. Now, I understand this card very well. Hopes and fears, Seven of Pentacles is the card of patience. You want to try something new. You want to let go of old things, adopt new things, move places, get a new job, maybe ditch an old relationship, get into a new relationship, but you are worried. You are worried that why you did things very swiftly. You took the decision very swiftly. Now you've become impatient. You want results. And if you don't see instant results, then you're going to have self doubt. You're going to think, what the hell have I done? Why did I do this? Seven of Pentacles is telling you be patient. Be very, very patient. Whatever you've done, whatever changes you've made, they will bear fruit. Just give it a little time. Give it a little time to marinate. Give it a little time. You've planted the seeds. Water the soil. Wait for it. Wait for the germination to happen. Wait for the idea to flower. Wait for the situation to fully develop. Don't give up just yet. Uh, since I'm seeing a lot of cutting away cards, there's the devil, there's the ace of swords. Uh, the seven of pentacles is also telling me, this is by the way one of the pregnancy indicator cards. Now, if you are planning to have a kid, if you are planning to get pregnant, great. This is probably the month to go ahead and make those plans happen. But if you are planning to leave a relationship, you've had enough, you want to move away, an unwanted pregnancy might just happen. Might happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but the card has come up, so I feel it's my duty to tell you. Do not use a pregnancy to salvage a relationship ever. If you know the relationship is over and done, uh, just make a clean break. Yeah. There is a possibility of an unwanted pregnancy. There is a possibility of something, uh, you know, a person falling pregnant, and then you're like, okay, I was ready to move on, but now I'm pregnant, or I'm ready to move on, and my girlfriend or wife or whoever is pregnant. Now I have no choice. I have to stick on. Mind you, I am only telling this to those people. This is a general reading, but to those people who are ready to move on from a relationship, all I'm saying is be safe, be careful. That's all I'm going to say. Be safe, be careful. This card could really F things up, so to speak. Which brings us to the end of the month, which brings us to the culmination of the reading, which is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, all knights are very aggressive creatures, whether it's the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups has a different kind of aggression. Maybe I'll talk about it in some other video. The Knight of Wands is someone who is a go-getter, who is just going to you charge out there on his horse into the world, ready to take on the world, ready to take on challenges. That really is the Aries energy. Wands, of course, is fire. Aries is also fire. This is who you may need to be. This is who you are hoping that you can be in the month of August. August is also a very fiery month. It's summer in the northern hemisphere, and it's also the month of Leo. And I'm seeing a fire energy card for a fire energy sign, that is Aries. All I will say is this: Knight of Wands has come. Go out then. Just do it. Mikey, just do it. Don't think twice. Don't doubt yourself. You know that you want this. You know you can do this. Now don't second guess yourself, right? Just go out there and do it. And the Knight of Wands is actually a pretty good card. Although because it has come with the just after the Seven of Pentacles, and it is on the same plane as the Ace of Swords. Uh, you will have to take a lot of efforts right now. You will have to do a lot of things to really keep your energies up, to keep your hopes up. There's a lot of new things that you will need to do because you are moving away from the old and going to the new. Uh, all I will say is make the best of August. August is going to be a very important month for you. Now is not the time to lose hope. Now is not the time to have self doubt. Now is not the time to think and think and think. The time for thinking is done. You are done with thinking. You have thunk a lot. Is that a word? Have you thunk a lot? You've thought a lot? You have thought a lot. No more thinking. Go out, take action, make August the best month of the year. Go out there, just take action. Enough thinking, just take action. And if you do that, there is a very good chance that you will get what you want. You want a fresh start, you want to do something new, you want something that is exciting and rewarding. It starts with this. If I have to sum up the entire reading, Aries, all I will say is number one, something new is going to come into your life. It's something that you've always wanted to do, it's something that you've been thinking about. It's something that if you don't do, you know that you will miss the bus, right? Could be a job, could be a relationship, could be something exciting that you always wanted to do. Let go of your old self image, let go of your old habit patterns, let go of your old me image. You need to probably be a little ruthless this month and cut things out of your life that no longer serve your purpose. But believe me, if you do that, you are going to be so grateful. You're going to be so happy that you did it, because this is the call to adventure. And I know, Aries, you love adventure. This is the call to adventure. You need to just take the bull by the horns, go out there, and you'll probably look back on this month of August 2025 and say, you know what, that was the month when everything changed. That was the month when I took action. I stopped thinking. I stopped worrying. I just went out there and I took charge of my life. And here I am today. Just think, what is your future self going to say when it looks back to the month of August and thinks, this guy could have done so much. Why didn't he? Regret is the worst. Regret is absolutely the worst. You don't want to feel regret ever in your life. You don't ever want to regret the chances that you've never taken, the decisions that you put off. This month is telling you, go ahead, take charge, make that decision, just do it. I hope you have a fantastic month. Stay healthy, stay safe.